Hello everyone. Today we will look at HDFC Bank's June 2025 results. I will go deeper and explain what's really going on behind these results. If you see the revenues, the bank earned 87,372 crore, which is up about 7% from last year. Out of this, 47,709 crore came from interest income, basically the money they make from loans. So the core lending business is still growing, but the pace is slower compared to earlier strong quarters. And if you see the expenses, which jumped sharply to 64,497 crores compared to 49,690 crores last year. This is a big rise, and it's one of the main reasons profits didn't grow. If you see the financing profit, which turned into a loss of 24,833 crores compared to a 12,723 crore loss last year. HDFC Bank is losing more money here because of rising borrowing cost and provisions, which is three times compared to the last year same quarter. And if you notice the other income, which shot up to 45,683 crores compared to 35,450 crore last year. This includes treasury gains, fees, and other non-core earnings. Without this extra income, profits would have looked much worse. And the profit before tax came in at 20,850 crores, lower than last year's 22,721 crores. Net profit was 17,090 crores, slightly down from 17,188 crores last year. And also earnings per share dropped a bit to 21.20 rupees from 21.65 rupees. So HDFC Bank is earning more money from loans and fees, but higher cost and provisions are eating into profits. The bank is being conservative, keeping aside more money for possible risk. That's good for long-term safety, but in the short term, it makes profit growth look weak. So in the short term, profit growth is flat. So the stock might not move much, but in the long term, strong lending growth, big customer base, and cautious risk management still make HDFC Bank one of the strongest players in Indian banking. So HDFC Bank reported good revenue growth, but higher expenses and provisions kept profits flat. Most people will just see profits didn't grow, but if you look deeper, we see the bank is building safety for the future. So, what do you think? With rising expenses, do you think HDFC Bank can improve margins in the next few quarters? Share your views in the comments.